Hello everyone, welcome back to 2236 AD. Let's go ahead and continue. Now you have to begin, just dump it on. Right. Hey, see? See? It turned silver, didn't it? Whoa, you're right. Cool. Damn it. Damn it! Oh no. I just wanted to say that. I'll knock you on your butt. By the way, why did it turn silver? Researching that is chemistry's job. Alright then, let's try asking Moscow. She excels as a database. Hima Senpai apparently hates AI. Until the other day, she wouldn't even let me turn on Moscow during club. Even now, she says something about keeping the sanctity of humanity's intelligence during experiments and forbids me from turning on the monitor. Hold on, where did my smart tool go? Right here. Oh, so you had it, Senpai. I should thank you for letting her chat with Yoshinagi-san all the time. I'm just giving our little AI-chan her punishment for running her mouth and meddling in my experiment earlier. Punishment? Do you know what adult content means? Mind running that past me again? I implemented one of those adult apps. The possibilities are endless. I take a closer look and notice that my smart tool and Senpai's smart tool are entangled and twitching atop the desk on the other side. Could it be? I hurry over and turn on the monitor to see my Moscow being assaulted. Yatsuba, please help me. My virginity's in danger. It's too much. They're lessing out. What? What are you doing, Senpai? What you ask? Terrorism, that's what. Oh god, my Moscow, she's... Damn it, not even you're allowed to do that, Yoshinagi-san. I pull apart the two smart tools by force and cut the link. Yatsuba. A disheveled Moscow stares at me. It's really sexy. Moscow. It's unscrupulous, but I've never seen you look so pretty. That's honestly gross. What in the hell are you thinking there, Yatsuba-kun? Why is it only in times like these that you decide to connect to me? Actually, hold on. This is your fault. Senpai tries to contain her devious laughter, same as always. And she can't contain it, same as always. In the end, I'm able to keep Moscow chaste, but since it will be a while before she cheers up, she hasn't seen the now silver coin. Regardless, as time passes, the coin steadily changes color to a more golden hue. Such is the way of reality. To be continued. Alrighty, here's the question, Yatsuba-kun. I'm up for the challenge. Here we have Tara-kun and Akane-chan. They both start walking, with Tara-kun at 80 meters a minute, and Akane-chan at 50 meters a minute. When they start, Tarakun is in front of Akane-chan by 50 meters, and the two continue the exact same way. Now then, the question is, will these two ever meet? Think in the scope of everyday life. Give me a hint, please. First, show me that you're actually thinking. I have to say that, Hime-senpai, without her cardigan, is quite nice in the school uniform. And I just realized her pink wristband. This is Hime-senpai's forte, the brain teaser. Time and time again, I wonder whether she's getting this stock of lame topics. Well, they're kinda fun, so it's okay, I guess. Still, nowadays, I'm getting a little tired of using all my brain power on senpai's questions. Because... yes, in case I don't think that they'll ever meet. Is that your answer? For now. Why do you think so? Because the person in front is faster? There's no way they'll catch up to them, right? Can you say that for sure? Yes. To prove that they'll never meet, you had to state all cases of them never meeting, so it's a big problem. Yes. Just the opposite. To prove they'll meet, all you had to do is state an instance in which they'll meet even once. So it's much simpler, Yatsuki-kun. Meaning? Meaning that, Yatsuki-kun, your answer is incorrect. Granted, I never thought I was correct. Hey, Moscow. Well, with your answer, there's no twist to it. That is, you're struggling to grasp Hime-san's meaning, posing the question. Darn straight. I'm a little tired. There. You might want to refresh your sugar intake or something. Moscow, tell me the answer. Is it okay for me to answer, Hime-san? You two, you're getting a little too friendly. That's, well, true. Moscow and I get along great. Gloomy Gus. So, are you saying you can answer this, Aaah-chan? Give me a little time to think. The Smarto gets a little hot. Moscow is probably running some complex operations. I just hope she doesn't use up all of her battery. Got it? I was able to derive an answer, at the least. Be my guest. The two will meet. Assuming that the street the two are in is closed, then they will most definitely meet. For example, if they're on an athletic track. In the other words, in this case, Tarakun will lap Akane-chan and meet her. That is my answer. Oh, that's true. Oh well, a good answer for the AI, I suppose. Thank you very much. Still, that's why I would say you're intelligent in name alone. You're not incorrect, so I'll give you half credit. Huh? That's not the right answer? The preceding conditions. My, how annoying. So it seems you realized. That's right, the preceding conditions. I said to think within the scope of everyday life. I was caught up on that part as well. It would take some time for one to lap the other at their walking speed. Normally, you wouldn't just walk around an enclosed path in everyday life, right? I think you're perhaps looking for a much more simplistic answer. A more everyday answer. That's right. An AI's response is simply an empty theory. Truly, an answer only a machine could derive. This is as far as I can go. I mean, you're something else, Moscow. Very smart. Hey, Yatsubi-kun. I've been thinking this for a while, but AI-chan here. Isn't she a little too smart? To think that it's all man-made. It's rather shocking. That's very true. Moscow is my Moscow after all. Thanks to spending so much time with Yatsuba, my selected general logic system might have a high content of a human element to it. Selected general logic system? You mean your computer's personality? Yes, precisely. I suppose it's natural that the longer you're in contact with people, the more human-like you get. I truly have Yatsuba thankful for employing my services for so long. The feeling is mutual. Yatsuba-kun. It's gross. I'm sorry to hear that you think it's gross, but to me, Moscow is extremely precious. I'm happy to hear that. She's absolutely irreplaceable. Something that, if I lost, I could never get again. As for Moscow, Moscow is the one thing that I never want to lose. She's irreplaceable, eh? See? You always link at these times. Something irreplaceable. Yatsuba-kun, do you think they can make a perfect clone of a human being? Huh? That's so out of nowhere. Appearance, thoughts, personality, behavior, fate. Two humans where everything is the same. My heart skips a beat. I think that she's seeing past me to what happened 3 years ago. I don't think that's possible. Those girls weren't that way. Right. It's not possible. Two people with the same behavior and fate would always have to occupy the same location, the same space. However, two perfectly identical objects cannot exist in the same place at the same time. Even if they could, there would be no way to distinguish the two. When you put it that way, that's true. They're really exactly the same in everything, right down to how they act. Then they would have to occupy the same place at the same time. On that train of thought, even if you think of one trivial little hydrogen atom, there could never exist one that is exactly like it. Each one having a different history, a different behavior, a different path to the future. This world is made out of irreplaceable things. I seem to be listening to Senpai speak, but I don't think I'm hearing. My head is filled with things from 3 years back. Things irreplaceable. I feel I understand the answer to the question Senpai posed. She really might be looking right through me. You're too freaking loud! You idiot! My apologies. Quit screwing with me! I'm sorry. I cut off its power. That was this morning. Morning! Yeah. Morning. Me? And take my seat in an irritable mood. Looks my way. Averts eyes. I've been arguing with Moscow all morning, so I'm in a bad mood. Yatsuba! What? Are you in a bad mood? Do I look that way? I wonder what the cause of that is, though. That might be... What? I left my smart tool at home. Ever since that day, the music room has become a gathering spot for us. Shion, Shiraishi, and me. Come lunchtime. Hey, Yatsuba. Did you know about radio? I knew. Looking confused. They were talking about it in physics class earlier, remember? About radio waves? Yeah. Oh, well, that's you. Yeah, but I can't use telepathy. I can't either. They wrote about the radio on the blackboard. Making an oh crap face. You weren't even listening to the lesson, were you? I couldn't get into it. You know, since you can't use telepathy, the least you can do is listen to the lesson. Depressed. This girl is a freaking handful for sure. So, what about the radio? Yatsuba, are you in a better mood now? Huh? I suppose. The reason I was irritated in the beginning was because of Moscow. What was it? It was such a trivial thing to fight over that I can't even remember what it was. Still, I oftentimes forget these kinds of things right away, so the fact that I was so sullen this morning is kind of foolish in retrospect. Nice smile. Shut up. So, what about the radio? I really want a radio now. An anticlimactic response. I thought the radio was really cool, so I've been looking it up on my smart tool. Now I want one. The radio. Such an old school form of media. Nowadays we have the canals. I cut myself off mid-sentence. Right. I can't use telepathy. Hooked on the words. Shion, do you want one too? Beep 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 from Tokyo Tower? Hold up, now that I think of it. Even if you can't use the canals, you still have the internet, don't you? Man, you don't get it. Get what? The radio is really cool. Transmitters, receivers, the construction is super simple. And that's cool. In times of crisis. Wish. Shiraishi thrust his finger at my nose. The radio is extremely useful. Anyone tell you pointing is rude? I grab his outstretched finger and bring it down. Not only that, you do know what happens this year, right? Nope. A solar storm. Here's what's going on. Apparently, one of the periodically occurring solar storms will affect Earth this year. It's coming, all electronic devices on Earth will become virtually unusable, and everything will be thrown into chaos. Power plants will crash, the internet will go offline, and the canals will overload with information. At that time, the one and only reliable public broadcasting system will be the radio. Oh. Huh? I want the radios break. Oh. No, just the opposite. Radios may break, but you can fix them right away. Wanting to say something. What's wrong? If a solar storm will do that much damage, why doesn't everyone know about it? Shion is an extreme fan of pointing out faults with someone's argument. I'm a bit hazy on the details. Something like a solar storm will diminish before it reaches Earth, so I feel like the damage won't be that severe. In short, it's one of those. One of those rumors all over the net. A kind of occult and paranormal phenomenon. That's what he's talking about. Oh, come on. I hear this solar storm is gonna be huge. You looked it up on the internet? Granted, it's not to the level of the canals, but none of the info on the internet has any credibility. Yeah? It's nothing but baseless rumors. What do you mean? There's no basis. Basically, it's info without a foundation to stand on. Looking this way. What? You're so informed. I'm relieved. That's so. Shion, apparently relieved, starts playing with her smart tool. Ah. That I'm relieved is in reference to the solar storm, huh? What's on the display of her smart tool has me worried about the amount of trust she has on the internet. Radio. Should I make one, I wonder? Make one, make one. And now you say the word radio, all I can think of is that Buggles song, Video Killed Radio Star. Since then, I go to Haru's place every day without fail. It's gradually becoming a daily ritual. And the feeling that I'm conversing with an unknown party is lessening day by day. Ah, that sweet vanilla aroma drifts in the air. Talked about the radio. Oh, radio. Her memory must be jumbled again. It's a system that broadcasts sound over electromagnetic waves. Ah. Huh. I got it. Well, you can't really hear sounds anyway, so I probably should have talked about the canals. So, huh? Is something the matter? I just now noticed. Canals don't flow through this room. Canal. So, you don't know about the canal. Sorry. No need to apologize. Canals are a telepathy network of sorts. They're routed around the entire world nowadays. Just soaking your hand allows you to communicate with everyone else doing the same thing. And it's just telepathy. Talking isn't the only thing you can do. See the same things someone sees. Hear the same things. Touch the same things. Those sort of things. Oh, wow, amazing. There's no canal running through here. That's the gist of things. Though, yeah, that works. Let's install a canal through here sometime soon.
Really?
It'd be better if there was one, right?
It'd make me happy.
Me too. Making you happy makes me happy, Haru. Granted, it's still in the conceptual stage, but if I go shopping with Shion and Shiraishi for it, and make a canal bypass for her, I could bring the water all the way up to this room. What's wrong?
Shion-chan and you are on really good terms, huh, Yatsuba?
I wouldn't say in good terms. It's more like... More like what? I decided to stop worrying about her for the time being. Having that done, Shion, she... fidgety, troubled, crestfallen. No good. This girl is a no good on her own. I wouldn't say in good terms. It's more like I can't leave her alone, or maybe I don't get tired of looking at her.
She must be very important.
You said that before too. It's not quite that. Even if she was someone important to me, it's only because I'm having fun. She knows nothing, so teaching her things gives me a sense of satisfaction. She knows nothing, so it's pleasing to watch her look at the world through a viewpoint that I'd never know.
She sees things through a viewpoint you'd never know.
She's the queen of splitting hairs.
What do you mean?
Basically, if I were to think of Shion as important to me, it would be that she's important to me just as a portion of my entertainment. Meaning, I find myself important. That's what this has turned into. I am a lowlife.
Yes. But I can tell from the color.
Color?
You see, Shion-chan is the only one color different. In your mind.
Maybe that's the reason why I've never once linked with Shion.
Also...
Huh?
You're so reliable. Come here to talk to me every day. And being nice to me. That's really... all there is to it.
What do you mean that's all there is to it?
I mean, you're a portion of my entertainment.
Hearing that come out of someone else's mouth makes me feel stupid.
And besides, I think you of you as someone important, Yatsuba.
I see. Is all I can say. I try to play her off, but there's no mincing words here. I love you, Mommy. That's the kind of expression she has. She conveys her form of untainted innocence. It's a nostalgic feeling, an emotion everyone ends up forgetting due to the process of mental growth. As you steadily start to learn the concept of shame. Is that really growth? To become a person capable of conveying who or what is important to them? Yeah. It might be best to start from doing something like, say, listening closely to a small child in the midst of crying.
Keep splitting hairs and arguments, and deceiving yourself, and there'll be no turning back for you. Mr. King of Splitting Hairs.
Huh? That warm, fuzzy feeling has gone right down to the drain. What's your deal, you little... I wrestle Haru's hair. Haru and Shion. Despite looking the exact same, they couldn't be more different character-wise. Haru is honest and a wellspring of naivete. Shion is a gloomy and queen of splitting hairs and logic. In addition, I seem to gain a sense of security when I talk with Haru in particular. Confirming these feelings would be a little embarrassing. But there's literally no use keeping anything from Haru, so I decided to just say what's on my mind. I give her my feelings the best I can, throwing them for her to catch. Just doing that makes me feel a world of relief. How will Haru take it? Truth is, even though her mind is connected with mine, I'm not too sure. I've been inconsiderately bumping against her this whole time, and the blanket draped over her softly drops to the ground before I notice. Oh. I re-drape it over her. Alright, I should be heading back home.
Bye-bye.
Thinking about it. Yeah. Really thinking about it. That was the first time I'd seen her naked. What are these feelings? I can't regain composure. Hey, Moscow.
Yes, sir?
Tell me more about yourself.
Are you asking about AIs in general?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. This morning, I had a fight with this thing. The reason behind why she defies her owner, despite being an AI, has my interest.
Keep splitting hairs and arguments and deceive yourself, and there'll be no turning back for you, Mr. King of Splitting Hairs.
That and what Haru said has only left an impression to me. You're an AI, aren't you? So it gives you the right to talk back to me.
Yes, well, I have been given a duty, first and foremost, to steer you from harm's way. Fundamentally, I am programmed for complete obedience, but I am not bound to that if it's to protect Yatsuba-san. That is why, when it seems that you will be late, I'll continue to wake you up even if you tell me to shut the hell up.
This point sort of pisses me off. Okay, but how do you discern if I'm in trouble or not?
That is dependent on the AI's personality.
You have a personality? Aren't you guys artificial?
My apologies. I said personality, but more accurately, I'm referring to the state of my general logic system. It's simply a set of evaluation criteria.
Okay, so you are different from humans then.
I do believe so, yes.
For example, I will never desert you because I'm fundamentally incapable of doing so. Oh, whoops, that's Moscow.
For example, I will never desert you because I'm fundamentally incapable of doing so.
Even if I treat you like crap?
Yes, sir. I will be at your side till the end, no matter what.
I see. Hey.
Yes?
Do you know about radios? Paying attention to a lesson. We're in a modern society class. Feeling well-rounded. You really paid attention to today's lesson, huh?
I like philosophy and history.
Philosophy, eh? It's Queen of splitting hairs for you.
Artificial intelligence and the laws of robotics.
Laws what? Meaning what?
They're deep.
Laws pertaining to AIs and robotics. In recent years, science has advanced to the point where we can create extremely human-like AIs and robots. In the course of that, new laws were instilled. There's a batch of minor laws, but in the end, AI and robots must be clearly distinguished from human beings, and must be built in such a way as to do so. Is the point of them all.
The dignity of humanity.
The dignity of humanity is being threatened, right? It's like we're getting duped with there being robots that look just like humans living among us right under our noses.
But there's no dignity when you end up making laws like this.
You're quite right, Queen of splitting hairs. Still, it'd probably be fun to have at least one robot friend who looked just like a human. Well, discounting the fact we live out in the sticks, so there are barely any normal robots around. She's late. I randomly touched the keyboard of the grand piano. Guess I'll try linking. Everyone seems to like this song. 15 minutes left, huh? April 13th. And nostalgic. Turns on this morning too. No problems. I messed up. I can hear a variety of voices. A variety of people with a variety of emotions seem to have sat here once before.
Can you play?
Nope. I awkwardly try to play a phrase on the piano.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
We weren't really waiting.
Huh? Were you playing something?
Not really.
I got it. Like this, right?
He plays it perfectly. Seems he could distinguish the song from my crappy playing. Since I have my spot stolen by Shiraishi, and watching him having a blast playing the piano is no fun for me, I go back to where Shion is.
He's late. Oh yeah, I guess he is. Ta-da! Look. I made a radio.
This is what you call a Sunday project. It's a radio that oozes handmade, looking like a hodgepodge of scrap wood.
Oh.
Does that thing work?
Just watch.
Everyone moves over to the window.
Or more correctly, just listen.
What's correct is that no one gives a crap.
Alright, now let's get to receive.
What about tuning?
I'm not too sure, but they said all I gotta do is fiddle around with it till I hear a sound.
Who said that? Also, do some proper investigation. for Pete's sake.
Come on, radio waves from Tokyo Tower, you can do it. I can hear something.
Behind some rough-sounding noise, a dim, off-tune melody and a woman reading off some numbers could be heard. Whoa. What the heck is this?
Creepy.
It's a number station. Number station? Number station is a radio broadcast of just numbers being read off. Why there's such a station in the first place has never been officially stated. But the general assumption is that they're most likely using the radio waves to deliver code to spies across the country. Eyes filled with doubt. Not sure they're really giving out code or not. That said, I heard there are examples of number stations and political parties working together.
Ah, that's interesting.
She grabbed my shoulders and started shaking me. Don't shake me. Damn it.
Let's make a code of our own.
This is what we come to. Interested. Alright. Just let me go to the bathroom. And that's the story. So, can you tell me something about code?
Did the information about number stations I told you yesterday come in handy?
That whole spiel with the number station was just a second-hand rundown from Moscow. Shiraishi wouldn't shut up about radios, so I did a little research myself. Yeah, sure did. That's why I need info and code, pronto. Talking to Moscow makes me irritated at times. This uppity little AI is talking like it knows everything after all. That being said, it does have its strong points.
Yes, sir. The code being used in the number station is an OTP, one-time pad, so... Huh? Why the receiver's not working? I wonder.
Oh man. I returned to find that Shiraishi's radio is acting up.
Jeez. Just work. You piece of junk.
Disappointed. Shiraishi fights with the radio. The fight is supposed to be in between two equal parties though.
Huh? It's working. Is it working? Ah, it's not fixed. Jeez.
Yeah. Shiraishi fighting with the radio and my fights with Moscow go about this way. About codes.
Yeah.
A system called one-time pads. Being able to gather up, skillfully compile, convey info to me is one of Moscow's strong points. My dialogues with Moscow still bug me a little, but that might be a response from my so-called human dignity. However, the fact that I get so annoyed at Moscow in general has proved that I regard Moscow as something human. This isn't good. Moscow's not even human for crying out loud. Moscow is just a machine. A tool for human beings. I can't believe I've forgotten that so quickly. I might be getting a little too close for comfort. There has to be a better sense of space that Moscow and I can work within. A better sense of space. It's going to take time to find it, but... On the way home, I suddenly remembered. Speaking of which, I haven't gone to the community center ever since then. After all, it's not like she comes to me to strike up conversation. I decided to head towards the community center. She's here. I spot Shion from the back about 15 meters in front of me. Can't see her face, but I instantly recognize the distinct lack of aura around her. Seeing as she's walking the opposite way than usual, she must be heading towards a community center. I wonder if she's been going there every day, even when I'm not around. I think we're running to catch up with her, but we're going to the same place, so I just keep my walking speed at a normal pace. However, 45, 40, 35, 30. The distance between us begins to shrink like a linear progression. At 0, the progression ends. Aaah, I caught up to you.
You're a fast walker.
Nah, I'm on the slow side. I was getting left behind.
Is that so?
You're the slow one, aren't you, Shion?
I've been told I walk fast.
Really?
Really?
I wonder if maybe there's a wormhole in the road somewhere. Spring's air is still cold, but the soft and sweet scent of vanilla exuding from her is slowly warming me up. Have you been coming every day?
Not at all.
I see.
Today, I figured I would study a little. Teach me again.
Sure. Is that good sense of space between Shion and me? Somewhere around here?